And this is another exciting edition of Wardy Screencasts, where today we're going to practice what they call syntax surgery. Yes, you'll get to perform some surgery. However, your tool of choice will not be scissors or forceps. Oh, no, no, no. It'll be a pen or a pencil. Let's get to it. So, syntax surgery. When might we use it? When we get confused by something that we've read. For example, he served juice to all the children in the paper cups. So the children were in the paper cups? What? They saw a turtle driving in the park. A turtle was driving in the park. What? Huh? If the girl's aunt could leave work early enough to meet her at the airport, she said she certainly would meet her there. Who's meeting who where, huh? Boo Radley, how? Asked Dill. Jem said, Scout, you can be Mrs. Radley. I declare if I will. I don't think. Smatter, still scared? He can get out at night when we're all asleep. Scout, how's he going to know what we're doing? Who's he? What are we talking about? All right. Let's make sense of this. So syntax surgery. Surgery on syntax. Syntax. This refers to how words and phrases are arranged. The arrangement of words and phrases to make sense is called syntax. You're learning high-level vocabulary here. Your parents will be impressed. So syntax. How words and phrases are arranged. Sometimes people don't arrange them in the most clear way, so you have to, as the reader, go back and make sense of it. We're going to perform some surgery. Confusion. When you read, there's some confusion that can come in. Generally, here's the kind of things that syntax surgery can help with. Unclear pronouns. Unclear synonyms. When you don't recognize some context clues that could help you learn the meaning of some unknown words or phrases. Unclear inferred words. Sometimes the writer will leave a word out. It's inferred, but unless you pick up on that, the sentence doesn't make sense to you. How dare they? Maybe you don't recognize some signal words, such as ones that would let you know that you're going to restate something. It's going to illustrate or show you something. You use them a lot in your writing. This illustrates, this proves, this teaches, this describes. You use these signal words. Maybe you're not recognizing them. Unclear dashes, commas, parentheses. Might make something confusing to you. So syntax surgery, what do we do? All right, we'll work with pronouns first. We'll work with some others too today. Let's work with pronouns first. Pronouns. Words that replace nouns, such as I, you, me, them, their. Take this sentence. Jason and I went to the MTV Music Awards last night. We had a great time there. Most of us can probably pick up what the we and the their, the two pronouns, refer back to. But just to show you how this works. So we and there are your pronouns. We refers back to Jason and I. So I draw an arrow on my paper. Now I'm clear as to what the we stands for. There. Well, where's there? Well, in this case, it's not necessarily a specific place, as it go sit over there in the classroom, but there refers back to, can you guess it? Can you guess it? The MTV Music Awards. Draw an arrow back to that. Helps you clarify. Let's take some of this. Boo Radley, how? So we get through all this. So the question is, let me get into it. Oh, and this one. The girl's aunt. Who's picking up who where? All right, so let's start with this first one. He, what's it mean? That might be the confusion. Well, he refers back to Boo Radley, so we're going to know it's Boo. This will be a little bit better. Here we have her, she, her. These are all of our pronouns. All right, the girl's aunt could leave work early enough to meet her. Who's her refer back to? Refers back to the girl. She's going to be the one at the airport. She said she certainly. Well, who's she? Who's the one that's saying this? The girl's aunt said that she would meet her at the airport. Her, the girl. So you just draw the arrows back. All right. Sometimes you have to read it a little more clearly. So let me go back real quick. So if I have this, all right, meet her. Well, who's the aunt? So the girl's aunt is saying she'll meet her. Well, who's her? The girl. She said she certainly would meet her there. She said, so she would be the girl's aunt. Now, she said she certainly would meet. Well, who's meeting somebody? The girl's aunt, because if she leaves work early enough, she's going to meet her, which again goes back to the girl at the airport. Right. Seems simple when you do it and actually do some syntax surgery. Sometimes you just got to put the actually draw the arrows. All right, let's go to a couple more. He served juice to all the children in the paper cups. What's the paper cups refer back to? The juice. He's not serving the children in the paper cups, because that would be weird to see a paper cup big enough. Anyway, so you draw the arrow back to, all right, paper cups. What's actually in the paper cups? The juice. I get it now. They saw a turtle driving in the park. All right. What's driving the park? The turtle isn't. They are. So you're going to draw an arrow back to they. They are driving the park and saw a turtle, which might be a better way to phrase that sentence. So that's really all there is to syntax surgery. I worked with pronouns the first couple slides. This slide, you're pretty much going back to some of the unclear, in this case, it is an antecedent. What does this word refer back to? What comes first? And even some context clue works in here as well. So in any event, that's syntax surgery. We shall work with this today. And Wardy is out. Yep.